Joining me right now is our friend Larry Kudlow, informal economic advisor to President Trump, Newsmax finance insider, CNBC senior contributor, and host of the Larry Kudlow Show on Cumulus Radio every Saturday. Check your local listings. Hello, sir.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
It's great to talk to you. Okay, so before we get to the executive orders and all that, wow, has it been an action-packed few days as president, and leading up to the inauguration, an action-packed few weeks as president-elect in getting things done with business leaders, CEOs, and corporations. Wow.
No, you're right. You know, the energy level is so high, and he's been on message nearly all the time. You know, the guy's meeting with business leaders. He's also meeting with union leaders. He's also meeting with almost everybody under the sun. And probably the most important thing here is that he is following through on his campaign messages of economic growth and tax cuts and rolling back regulations. And you see the pipeline orders coming in and now some border security orders on immigration. It's exactly how he wants, Steve. He's following through with tremendous energy. I saw a poll today, Rasmussen out. He has close to 60% approval rating. How about that?
That really is telling. And this is in spite of, Larry, what the media is doing to him.
Right. The media the mainstream media simply will not acknowledge that this is going on. And they're all bogged down in extraneous, distractive issues. They don't see the meat and potatoes that Trump is a growth guy. Trump is going to help folks. Trump is going to make good on his promises. And by the way, and I wrote this up, Trump's an optimist. I mean, nobody wants to talk about that. But when he said we must think big and dream bigger, I love that. And then he's an action guy, right? He says the time for empty talk is over. Now is the hour of action. Don't let anyone tell you it can't be done. That's just fabulous stuff. Reminds me of Ronald Reagan. We can turn America around. We can reverse the decline, and he's doing it on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, that piece is at Newsmax.com, we should point out. Yep. Don't forget Trump's optimism and his potential for greatness. And it is amazing what he's accomplished so far, and the optimism within the public and within the business community. And the Dow today, talk about that, hitting the 20,000 mark and doing it, I think, in some kind of record fashion from 19,000 to get to 20,000.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. And it's interesting to me, the Dow had a big move up right after the election as people took a careful look at his platform.
You said play the Trump bump.
That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you. And then there was a little bit of a lull, but now, you know, his inaugural speech and the stuff he's done afterwards, signing all these executive orders, have put him right back on the economic growth message. And I think that's a big part of the stock market rally. It's not the only part I want to add, but it's a very big part of the stock market.